another election in Sierra Leone. And today, we will be taking a close look at one of the principles in the strive to take over the leadership of the SLPP, as he bids to attract new supporters, be elected as the presidential candidate of the SLPP, and ultimately triumph in the 2012 presidential election. This man is none other than Alhaji Usman Boie Kamara. Boie, as he is commonly known, is the son of a former SLPP treasurer, the late Alhaji Mohammed Boie Kamara, and Haja Cherno Aissata Boie Kamara. He is husband to Haja Aissata Boie Kamara in 34 years of marriage, and father to a daughter and 2 sons, born and raised in the heart of Freetown's Magazine Court community. Through sheer determination, hard work and dedication, Boie excelled throughout his years at the Prince of Wales Secondary School. He obtained a scholarship in Form 2, became head boy a few years later, and produced excellent results at A-level.
When our A-level results came, I'll never forget that day. I was telling someone at work recently, and Usman Waka from Magazine Court said, Benji, result don't come out. Hey! Now so we waka until we reach some boy that we can say, hey, go on a pass and get scholarship. So then me and Usu go, I call her Usu, we go a very long way. So really, why have they asked me? Well, I've known Usman for a long time. Usman and I were in school together. I'm still wanting to be like him. So that's the that's the respect I have for the man.
Not surprisingly, he has always played an active role in supporting his alma mater. Subsequently, he achieved what the majority of people in Sierra Leone can only dream about. He won a national scholarship to study engineering at the internationally renowned and accredited university, London's Imperial College of Science, Technology and Medicine. His academic laurels include Bachelor and Master of Science degrees in mining engineering. Upon returning to Sierra Leone, he took up position as mining engineer in the Kenema district in the Ministry of Mines and Mineral Resources. Boie then manifested rising star credentials, steadily climbing rung after professional rung. His gradual but distinct progress goes as follows: Assistant Director of Mines, Deputy Director of Mines, and Director of Mines. He also served as General Manager of National Diamond Mining Company, NDMC, for 3 years. His long experience in the civil service spans the tenure of office of all presidents from President Shaka Stevens to President Ernest Bai Koroma, a fact which unarguably is of immense value to leadership prospects in both the local and national arenas. One of Boie's major contributions to his country, and indeed the world, is his role in the development of the Kimberley Process Certification Scheme, KPCS, designed to distinguish and certify rough diamonds from blood diamonds. Needless to say, the significance of the KPCS to Sierra Leone cannot be overemphasized after the brutal civil war, which was fueled by blood diamonds. Over the years, Usman Boie Kamara's reputation as a man of great integrity and generosity has grown from strength to strength. A man whose heart is by nature inclined to helping people in need, particularly the youths and the physically challenged, 2 categories of people who are most likely to be overlooked in society.
One country, one people. Today at Tinapia, we'll talk about Alhaji Usman Boie Kamara. Some people that they are where they not study Alhaji Usman Boie Kamara and they don't know who I be. But Malek and me, when I disable them, we know what Alhaji Usman Boie Kamara don't do for me. But Alhaji Usman Boie Kamara, all the stopper, all the dirty, and they encourage me, and they clean clothes for well, and they pay some of me with school fees. Et même sur le bilan computer, les courants de la place. Et c'est pour les qui piquent, mais non, ça va faire là où commence. Mais non, tu es bon, lui, et les encouragés. We don't say by God in power, not by juju, not by nothing. They go win this delegate election. This particular message they go to them. Because now they go for vote by this election. They go for look and see who they for put inside and for rule the SLPP party.
This is a jubilant scene in Freetown, completely overwhelming and hard to describe unless you're here to see. Tens of thousands of people descending onto the streets of the capital, Freetown, lining the streets from pavement to pavement and from junction to junction. From Kleintown Parade Grounds in St. John to the party headquarters of Government WAF, local business stopped trading as the green and white tide of supporters sweeps through the streets of Freetown. These are supporters of Usman Boie, largely from the SLPP. The entire demographics of Sierra Leone is represented. The wise and elderly, barely able to walk, the physically challenged, the energetic and vibrant youths, women and children, all singing and dancing through the streets of downtown Freetown. This rally is a culmination of the success story of all the other rallies in the northern, southern, and eastern regions of Sierra Leone. The headquarters of the SLPP at Government WAF was full to the rafters with delegates and supporters awaiting anxiously the arrival of the man of the moment. As the procession approached, the anxiety turned into sheer ecstatic delight, and for the first time, one could literally see in the eyes of the delegates and the supporters the belief and the relief that the savior of the party was truly here. It was written all over their faces and expressed through their body language. If the campaigns are anything to go by, the prospect of Usman Boie Kamara looks bright. Even non-supporters of SLPP are rallying around this man because they have been inspired by what they know of him and stories of his discipline, integrity, humility, kindness, and generosity.
Now, I've made all this rather lengthy background just to give you a feel of where I'm coming from. When I was doing this, I realized that I worked with 7 heads of state in Sierra Leone, very closely in my job as managing director of SLSD and therefore managing NDMC. Worked with 7 heads of state, the cabinet ministers and senior civil servants, and that gave me a view, a privileged view if you like, because we were working very closely together. Gave me an insight into what it is that makes a good leader. The first one is integrity. And now I turn to my friend on my left. Usman Boie Kamara has abundance of that, both intellectual integrity and moral integrity. I've seen that at first hand many, many times for nearly 30 years since we have known each other and worked closely together. The second quality is the ability to lead from the front by example and to have the courage of one's convictions. Usman has both these capabilities as well, as I have witnessed many times, as we shall clearly see. He needs personal courage. Usman has proved this as well. Who was the last man to leave Yengama in 1992 when the RAUF terrorists started shelling Yengema at 7 o'clock in the morning. The last person to leave the mine at 3 o'clock, still being shelled, this was Usman Kamara, the last man to leave, having made sure about the evacuation of everybody else before he left himself. And if that's not a demonstration of remarkable courage, but also real responsible leadership, then I don't know what is.
Members of the high table, the family, I bring you now today big and boku greetings from the people in Narobake, Puloko district. The people they tell me all I do. They say, they will not forget say, a very difficult for the opposition win election. A very difficult. Because the ruling party gets all the advantage in favor, but impossible. Because don't say I'm not happy. You know happy yet? You're not happy. Impossible. And what you gonna make it possible? Now we not choose the best candidates. What you make it possible? Now we not choose the right candidate for lady before una. So people are follow for them say that person who we going to choose, if we get 85% of all the good qualities there. 85% of all the good qualities there. If we get that. And you need that because no one will convince the electors that they see them and vote for we. So that kind of person who we going to elect, for they can before we forget 85% of all the good qualities there what they think about. Added to that, this is a food for thought for all with delegates there. Come March 5. Now a food for thought for we all. And in addition to that, now 23 aspirants they will get. 23 that they will get. But we're going to choose the best among them all. But when you look the aspirants today, we don't come. If you look for best, if you look for good qualities there, among the 23, how we will choose our gets for good qualities. A get like only 23. We today we don't come for Poloko district. We don't see what you don't happy. We don't go back, we get the message, go. We satisfy.